sanctuary was established in 1993. Main objective, or rather the vision, is actually twofold. And the first part of it is to be able to provide, provide a refuge, a permanent refuge for orphan chimpanzees in an area that is as natural as possible, ensure that they get the right welfare. We rehabilitate them back into social groups. There's also the other part, which is now focusing on the education, because we also use the sanctuary as a platform to raise awareness as to the plight of the chimps in the wild, because we need to be able to link up what we're doing here with the conservation of the wild chimpanzees in their natural habitat. My name is Martin Mulama. I manage the Chimpanzee Sanctuary, and as well as I'm the technical advisor of the Conservancy. I worked with the Kenya Wildlife Service for over 15 years on different animal species, and that's how I got involved with working with chimpanzees, or rather specifically working with the sanctuary. What we've done is we work very closely with the Laikipia Wildlife Forum, which has an education component, and they do bring in mostly schools around. They bring them into the Conservancy and therefore into the Sweetwaters Chimpanzee Sanctuary, upon which they will be taken through our information center. We've got our caregivers who double up as visitor guides as well, and they will be able to inform them on what we are doing here, the reasons as to why the chimpanzees are here in Kenya, whereas it's not a native area, and why they are in sanctuaries and not in the wild. The number of people we reach at on a yearly basis at the sanctuary here, we're talking about 28 to 30,000 persons per year. The good thing about that is that we've seen the category of children, which is 18 years and below, increasing on every year. When you're doing conservation education, you also want to target that group, because it's a group that is coming up. It's a group that needs to be more informed on what the future is like. We would like to make sure that people who visit us leave with a message, and the main message is the reason as to why the chimpanzees are here, and here as in a sanctuary, or as opposed to the wild, and what is actually happening in the wild, the deforestation, the bushmeat trade, and it's all human activities that are actually, pushing the chimps into being in such a situation. So we really would like, when the program to develop into bigger sort of platform to contribute to the other work that is going on in the wild, or in the range states of great apes. I think conservation education is an integral part of conservation in general. People need to be, to understand what they need for conservation. People need to understand the effects, some of the social life, some of the activities we do on a day-to-day basis have an impact on conservation. And this you can disseminate it properly through education.